The news probably reverberating through the halls of the LA Auto Show louder than a Maserati revving up. What news? President Trump saying he's studying new auto tariffs after General Motors announced layoffs and multiple plant closures this week. The president has expressed fury, and sources telling Fox Business he's ready to slap tariffs on all cars made in other countries. His logic? Make foreign cars way more expensive, and that in turn will boost U.S. vehicle production and sales. That probably has foreign automakers really anxious. Jeff Block is at the LA Auto Show with the sticker-shocking news. Jeff.
In some ways, everybody hates it, Liz, but nobody hates it worse than the Germans. We're at BMW, where they just unveiled the new BMW 8 Series convertible. That's it right back there in the kind of the dark gray. That's the coupe version alongside of it. You get some sense of what the tariffs would be if he really went through with this. A 25% tariff, and it's now 2.5%. This car, MSRP $121,000. If the tariff were to go through, it would go up by $30,000. Talk about sticker shock. Incredible. As I said, the Germans hit hardest. We talked to our old friend Scott Keogh this morning about this. Scott Keogh, as you know, used to run Audi. He now runs VW. He says the secret, of course, is if you make cars where you sell them, and they do make cars, VW does, as well as BMW in the U.S. He says if you do that, then maybe you have a chance at managing this. Listen to how he put it.
So do I worry about tariffs? Sure, I do, but I think we're well positioned to mitigate and manage what happens there.
Appropriate, lastly, for the president to be publicly jawboning a auto industry exec to not close a plant?
Look, I will not get in between Trump and his tweets. That's one thing I will not do.
As you can perhaps guess, Liz, nobody wants to really tick off the president. I'll tell you, though, Hakan Samuelson of Volvo, he's actually willing to tick off the president. He says tariffs are a bad idea. And actually, I talked to people at Lincoln as well. They say, you know, tariffs aren't good for anybody. They just raise the prices of cars. That means we're going to sell fewer cars. That is not good. We got to work this out.
I just asked Martin Feldstein, who was at Jerome Powell's luncheon, Jeff, what about tariffs? Is that a tax on Americans, and is it going to derail the economy? And he said, Liz, as it pertains to China, it's just 25%, depending on it. Some is 10% on $500 billion in imports. It's not that much. He doesn't see it as being a major issue, although I don't know what, I didn't bring up BMWs, but a $30,000 added price tag, I would say you're going to see fewer BMW sales.
Well, no question. And, to somebody who has a fire in their house, or if it's somebody down the block has a fire in their house, it's a fire in their house. If it's in your house, it's a conflagration. To these guys, big picture maybe not, but to these guys, it's a conflagration.
Yeah, and they manufacture in the U.S. BMW has plants that employ U.S. workers. Jeff, thank you very much.